Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, it is Aussieverse, and we are back. Not only that, but StreamYard just told me that I'm out of storage, so I need to delete stuff, otherwise this is going to be recorded. So until I do that, let me introduce the rest of the panel. We have the Sharif and Cliff on comics. How are you guys?
Pretty good. Cliff, you got to unmute yourself, mate.
Is he there? What's going on?
There you go. Yeah, you're on.
One moment. I'm just deleting a couple more here.
I just want to say it's good to see you guys again since the last show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Guys
yeah.
I promise I'll be on my best behavior this time.
It's just us, so no holds barred.
I've decided as well, when I get these preview mags, I'm going to do a quick 10-minute video moving forward of going through them. But because a lot of these books are sort of in this video, I'm just going to highlight a few things now and later. So, like, for example, in this April previews, they are showing a new storyline where Wolverine snaps his claws.
Bullshit. Adamantium. No adamantium?
We also have the Captain America Avengers Armageddon storyline, which apparently it's going to transform the Marvel Universe. Apparently, there's going to be a Marvel Universe before Armageddon and a Marvel Universe after Armageddon. Is that just them pimping it up? What do you reckon?
Pimping it up. But I have a belief. I have a current belief that they realize that ending their Ultimate Universe would be a bad idea when DC's making such good money off of Absolute. So I think that's why we got delays in Ultimate Endgame, because they're like, no, we want to reshape this. We want to keep this going. You know, we gotta figure this out and make it work.
Then we've got the Queen in Black, where you got the Peach Momoko cover and the Chip Zdarsky cover. There is a blind bag incentive with this one, and with the blind bag incentive, apparently all of the covers are ones that you can't just buy. You have to get the blind bag, so that's a really good incentive. I've bought 6 of them, I think, because there's one cover that I really want, and it is the Gleason foil webhead variant.
Wouldn't blind bag you. Wouldn't blame you.
So hopefully I score that one. We have Hickman doing Spider-Man. Long Way Home, Jonathan Hickman. I cannot wait to read Jonathan Hickman's Spider-Man. Soul Path. How are you, dude?
With a Queen in Black, why do I get hella vibes out of that?
Because it is. I think it's hella, yeah.
It is?
Yeah, it is hella.
Oh, yeah.
So, Sharif, you know, the first 2 issues are already out, so I can spoil it. But Hela has trapped Null, and then Null gets free, and that's all I'm going to say. We then have, let's see here, we've got Doom Quest, which is a 10-issue series, where from what I'm reading, it looks like Doom is suddenly on the Titanic.
Well, he's time traveling, so I'm just going to assume that that's the case.
Reborn, Ultimate Impact. That's what you were mentioning.
Yeah. We'll see what that's about.
Jay and Silent Bob. Jay's of Future Past.
I kind of adore this. I kind of adore it. I don't know if I actually want to buy it, but I kind of adore it.
For those ones that like the new funny little symbiote creature named Simbi, he's now getting his own ongoing.
Oh my God. Izzy's going to be so happy and I'm going to be disgusted. It's perfect.
Another one for the symbiotes.
X-Men 97 Season 2. We're getting the comic. When's the show meant to be out?
Hopefully this year.
Weird that we're getting that before the show. And the X-Men are back in Australia, mate. X-Men Outback.
Steve Orlando's writing it, and Steven Segovia on art. I could get into it.
There we go. We've got Bishop with a new series. One that I am really excited about, that I'm hoping is really good, is Civil War Unmasked, a 5-issue series with brand new stories set in the era of Civil War. The Wolverine story that I mentioned. We have What If coming back. So as the Watcher says, I have observed the rise and fall of civilizations, of worlds, of galaxies. I know all that is, most that has been, and much of what will be. I can also see what might have been. For none save a Watcher can truly know what could have happened, but for the invisible workings of an incomprehensible fate. We have, what if the Ultimate Universe survived the Secret Wars? What if the radioactive spider bit Jessica Jones? What if Kraven survived his last hunt? What if Captain America was unfrozen in 2099? What if the Runaways had not run away? And what if Cassandra Nova killed Professor X?
I like all
that's
that.
cool.
Isn't there a what if? Wait, isn't one of the what ifs where Thor kept the black costume, the symbiote costume?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. I love that one.
Is the Punisher sleeping with Black Cat? I don't know how I feel about that.
It's just a cover. That doesn't mean anything.
Just JSC Just Spectacular Collection one shot. That will be sure to be popular. Venom, it looks like, is getting another new look.
Yeah, Mary Jane finally is getting her own look.
Yep.
I don't mind
it. I don't mind it. The horrible Spider-Versity is still there. G'day, Byron.
Which version of Spider-Versity is this? Hey, Brian has appeared. Yay. Which version of Spider-Versity are we looking at?
No, the series. Have you heard of Spider-Versity, Cliff?
Isn't this anyhow? I don't know. I'm enjoying Spider-Verse versus Venomverse. I'm actually okay with that. Like, that's fun. I don't know what the hell this is. I assume
this is Norman Osborn teaching all the other Spider characters how to be a better Spider person.
Right. So it's lame Spider people with an alternate version of Norman training. It's fine.
No.
It's alternate.
It's not an alternate version of Norman. It's Norman.
It is an alternate version of Norman. It is.
What?
It's not main universe Norman.
Are you kidding me? I always thought it was.
No, none of these people or events have crossed over into reality except for Spider-Boy and somebody else.
Oh, okay. Well,
most of them have visited the real Peter Parker, but the majority of these events are taking place outside of 616.
All right. Well, that makes me feel better about it then.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd be more disgusted. Yeah, I'd be right there with you.
Let's get down to business while we're here. This is Comic Bookaroo. This is the previews for April, just the collected editions. Let me move this.
This
here.
is a big month, man.
It is. It is. So, Byron, seeing as you were the first to, oh no, you're eating. Okay, you can go last. Cliff, would you go through this first page?
Would I go through
this first page? Tell us what's coming.
All right, we got 100 cupboards of trade paperback. We got 1,000 the hardcover from Rocket Ship Entertainment. And then we've got a color version, it seems, which is hardcover is $42, the trade is $28, and then we got 1776, a book that I've only been buying for the Phil Jimenez covers. That's coming out as a trade in July for $27. These are Australian dollars. As an American, I need to say that to remind myself.
Why is there a 0.0 for the 1776 trade?
I actually emailed Comic Bookaroo and said, "Is that a mistake?" And he wrote back, "No, that's how it came through." So I don't know.
I'm presuming that there will be variant covers to this possibly. That's my guess. That's my best guess.
I swear that's just a mistake.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Keep going, Cliff.
All right. Next up, what do we got here? Okay, 2110 from Avery Hill Publishing, $42 for their trade. Don't know what that is. Absolute Batman Incorporated. If you love Grant Morrison, this one's for you. I can't see the price. Absolute Martian Manhunter, Volume 2, the hardcover for $175 for Batman Incorporated, even Australian dollars. That's a lot. Okay.
Yep.
Absolute Martian Manhunter hardcover for Volume 2, 35 Australian. The trade is 25. That's lovely. Martian Manhunter. It's funny. As soon as they announced that they're ending Martian Manhunter, the popularity of that book has picked up.
It has. Yeah. It really has.
I really enjoyed that first volume of it.
Still blows my mind. A $10 difference between a hardcover and a softcover, and both are standard size.
Yeah, well, hardcover is a different process, so I can understand they're going to charge a little bit more for that because of the binding, yada yada yada. Like, I can give you a slide on that.
So to me, how I see it is, I'll always go the trade, and then I will pay the extra for the deluxe hardcover.
Right, the deluxe hardcover, not just a hardcover. The deluxe hardcover, the absolute editions, the whatever the other thing that they used to call them, the milestone editions. You know, something that feels epic, where like you read the book and then the back of the book is just more stuff. Like, here's all the designs we didn't use. These are all the worlds that died. All that stuff. I love that.
Yeah, but the thing is that you don't know if they're going to come out with the deluxe. You're not guaranteed.
No, you never know. You're rolling the dice constantly. It's wonderful.
Yeah. But what is exciting is this Absolute Batman Incorporated. You know, I haven't got any of Grant Morrison's run in absolute format, but now I'm starting to think about it because you're getting nearly his whole run in absolute format now with Batman Incorporated.
I think this is the last one.
Oh, really? Yeah. So that's pretty cool, man. I don't know any.
To be fair,
I don't know any run that's been done completely in absolute.
To be fair, it will cost you like.
I mean, like ongoing. Anyway, I digress.
Snyder's run's nearly done in absolutes.
Whose?
Scott Snyder, the new 52 run.
Oh, is it?
I think they're just missing Endgame to the last story.
Oh, okay. Fair enough then. Cliff.
All right. Airwalker, the original. Scroll down a little bit. Airwalker, the original graphic novel. It's from Ignition Press. Okay. Trade paperback, $30. Airwalker, the alternate cover, also trade for $30. I'll be on the hardcover. Who did it? Shane Oakley. I know this book. It is a shame. Alan Moore. I love you. And his daughter did this. See, I remember I started reading this and now I got to reread it. I may pick this up when it's available here. $38. And then, of course, the Amazing Spider-Man Pocket Book Facsimile Edition trade at $21. I assume that this is like those new DC ones that you could just shove in your pocket if you really wanted to.
Yeah, but
this is different. This is different. It's a reprint of the original Amazing Spider-Man Pocket comic. Oh, fancy. The
compacts have been a thing since the 80s.
And it's only $20, man. That's pretty good.
By the way, I want you to know, in the 80s, DC and Marvel kind of made it a thing, but the compact comic stories is so old. So when I was a kid, my grandmother had all sorts of Spanish novellas, these little comic books. And of course, I completely dismissed them because I was like, what is this trash? And now I woefully regret that. But yeah, no, like it's really fascinating, like just how long it's gone. And I really thought it was funny that there were like little Spanish novella comic books that were around because like culturally, we only look at like Japan for having some kind of novella for everything, for everybody, you know. And apparently, it was a little broader than I thought, and I didn't appreciate it.
Plus, the digests that I used to get in the late 80s, early 90s, when I was first getting into comics, they were all these soft, not even soft cover. They were pretty much just smaller comics, and they were black and white. So the quality of them was really, like, over time, was really not that good if you didn't treat them well, because as a kid, who's bagging and boarding, right? So getting these in you know, with an actual thicker cardboard trade paperback is pretty good. And this Airwalker says it's written by Stan Lee.
No.
Says Stan Lee.
Maybe he came up with the idea of Airwalker.
Yeah, I'd say that's more it.
That sounds.
I think he came back to life.
All right. Next one, Clifford.
Is it frozen?
Next up, The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 4, Broken. And look, Simbi's on the cover too to make Izzy happy. $30 Australian. The Witcher, The Last Witch hardcover coming in August. Interesting.
You can skip that one. Next, Aquaman. Yep.
What about Aphmau? What is it about Aphmau?
I don't know. I'm just trying to.
I don't know what that is, but it's $18. Aquaman, Justice League Blue.
That Aquaman run has been really good.
I like how it's called Justice League Blue, as in because like he's the ocean guy. He controls the blue.
Well, this run has actually introduced the idea of the blue.
Yes.
Like how Swamp Thing has the green, and then there's the red with Animal Man.
Yeah,
now there's the blue.
Sometimes Beast Boy. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys read New Titans, but New Titans, Dick Grayson's like, wait a second, what's wrong with like reality? Like Garth was this, then Garth was connected to the red. Now Garth is like the way he used to be again, and like, why does everything feel wrong? I kind of dig that. But yeah, Aquaman has been excellent. This looks beautiful. See, this is something I would go after in the hardcover.
Have any of you guys been keeping up with Spider-Man?
Yeah. Not me.
Anyone else?
Not
Is that a yes?
No, I'm boycotting Spider-Man.
Why?
Because of Tom Brevoort. F him, I mean, he's like, Peter and Mary Jane will never be together, and it's our #1 selling title. We're not changing anything. So I'm boycotting it. You want to see Peter and Mary Jane together? Everyone stop buying Spider-Man and stop buying it for the covers. Stop buying any of it. Stop buying that crap. And then they'll listen. People only listen when you hit their wallet. And that's it. Hit that damn wallet. If I do it alone and it means nothing, fine. But I mean, there are certain things that I'm just like, no, that man came out publicly. You can look it up. And he talked a lot of smack. And that's it. I was like, oh, that's how it is. I was like, screw Amazing Spider-Man. Screw it.
And Tom as well. He's like openly shat on the whole Krakoa era as well.
Yes, exactly. And screw him. And he didn't like the idea of the 3-way love triangle thing with Scott and Logan and Jean, and he's like, oh no, so-and-so was exaggerating. I'm like, bitch, we saw a map of the living quarters on the freaking moon, and they're freaking 3 bedrooms bridged together. Screw you, Tom, because you can't handle being an adult. I swear, him and Dan Video are so high up on my crap list, y'all have no idea.
Okay. Well, okay.
But let me not get into how I really feel. What's next?
I have been complaining about the writing of Spider-Man for years, and I've got to admit, since this storyline of him getting punched into space, I've actually been really enjoying it. And it's really surprised me how much I'm enjoying Spider-Man again. So much that I'm caught up now with the Death Spiral. And I was shitting on the Death Spiral before it ever came out because the last few Spider-Man Venom events I just haven't enjoyed. And so far, the Death Spiral I'm really enjoying as well and intrigued with. So I've just got to admit, man, since this, things are doing really well. I am still disgusted and hating that Osborn is a good guy. Like that just disgusts me, which is why I hated the Spider-Versity thing I said before. But if it's alternative, then fair enough. But anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying Spider-Man, man, at the moment. But yeah, I get your points though as well, dude. I really do. And obviously, I agree with you because I really, really want MJ and Spider-Man together. I've been wanting it for years. You're nearly done, Cliff.
I think the Spider-Versity thing is in 616.
Well, I thought it was.
I think that's what League of Comic Geeks says. It says it's the main versions of Gwen Stacy, Norman Osborn, Silk, Miles.
Really?
That's what I thought too. Because it
is 616.
Okay, I could. Who's writing this?
Joe Kelly, the same writer as the current ASM.
Okay, I really like Joe Kelly. I might still give it a try, even if it is 616. Joe Kelly has done some amazing stuff. He wrote Superman for years that I love. He handled Worlds at War. My favorite issue, one of my favorite issues of Phil Jimenez's Wonder Woman. They wrote it together. Phil wrote Wonder Woman's dialogue, and Joe wrote Lois Lane's dialogue. Fabulous. I will try to support him in this endeavor. Okay, next up, Aquaman by Jeff Johns, trade paperback version coming out in July. What's the price on that?
That is $42.
42 Australian. Mm-hmm. Next up, Archipelago, the hardcover, Volume 1, $28. Archipelago, Volume 1, the trade paperback, $21. And Armaveni, a graphic novel of the Armenian genocide. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, so $28. So yeah, for those of you who like a heavy hitting story, that's gonna be there. Not for light reading. Not for light reading. I think Archipelago looks like light reading. There we go. Asterix, you guys love Asterix. I didn't even hear about Asterix until I joined this online community.
Really?
Yeah. So the collector's edition hardcover, the big fights, that's going to be $28. Autumn the Beginning, volume 15 from Titan Comics, $18 for a trade. Avatar Legends, Masters of the Elements.
That's an Astro Boy prequel, Atom.
Oh, that makes me sadder. So yeah, Avatar Legends, Masters of the Elements. I love that. What's the price on that?
That is
21. And the inferior Avatar, the Gap Year Tipping Point trade paperback for $30. Mark and the other guy who like that crap will buy it. You know what's worse is that with that imagery, it looks more like Fern Gully. All right, The Avengers by Jed.
No, you're done. You're done. You're done.
You're done.
You did the page.
Oh, thank God.
Byron.
Yep. We got Avengers by Jed McKay, Volume 6, The Grail. That's ending the McKay run. Has the big 800 issue with Bendis returning. In mid-run, Band of Bigs, paperback, A League of Littles book.
I think it's been all right, that Avengers.
It's been so 36 issues, and it's just basically been all about Kang. It's just like, he's not that guy, bro. He's not that guy.
Okay.
Batgirl Volume 3, The War of Shadows. I haven't read that run yet.
By the way, if you're not sure, that's Troy in our chat, so you can abuse him directly on Messenger if you didn't put the 2 on 2.
Batman Arkham Clayface 2026 edition, obviously because of the movie coming out. Cool. This is a big one. Batman by Tom King Omnibus Volume 2. I think this gets up to, I heard it gets up to the Nightmare story, so it's very close to the end of his run, the City of Bane, which will be the third Omni.
Well, sorry, man, I just can't tell because everything you ever write about me is giving me shit, so I just assumed you were doing the same thing. Look at this. He's actually being nice. I'd subscribe just to listen to Cliff read an encyclopedia. Every time I read one of your comments, it comes out like this to me. I'd subscribe just to listen to Cliff read an encyclopedia.
Well, I was gonna defend you, Bo, but after that lovely comment, I'm like so down for it. I think I should do a read through of Cum Gutter Women in Paradise, and like.
All right, okay, Troy. Don't act like you've never given me shit. Okay. Anyways, Batman by Tom King, book 3. That's up to the wedding stuff, which is in the Omnibus 2 as well. Then we got Batman Detective Comics Volume 3, The Courage That Kills. This is the Tom Taylor run. Amazing. Beautiful, beautiful run. I'm loving it so far. This is a Mr.
Did you watch my interview with Tom Taylor? Did you watch the interview I had with Tom Taylor?
I don't want you in general.
Go to my channel and watch my interview with Tom Taylor.
I've got to watch it now.
You will enjoy it, I believe.
He was actually really cool, man. And he was, he tried his best to be humble, which, it's funny, I was thinking this as well, Cliff, when you're interviewing him, right? And you're like, you've done, you were saying really nice things about him, right? And any logical creator is going to turn around and do exactly what he did, right? Which is, look, I don't know if that's really true, but because what else are you meant to say, right? Otherwise, you're going to come across looking like an egotistical dickhead, right?
Yeah.
But you could also see on his face a little bit when it was like, yeah, well, Cliff's right. I have done all those things, and it's like, good on you for at least being really humble about it.
He has.
No, super humble.
I love all this shit.
I don't know. When I was like, I don't know about Frank Miller, he goes, whoa, Frank Miller did more with 4 issues of Batman than I did in 85. And I'm like, okay, so,
Wait, is this Tom Taylor or Tom King?
Yeah.
Tom King.
I was talking about Tom Taylor, bro. Fuck.
Oh, you confused with Tom Taylor?
Yeah,
I know. I was talking about Tom Taylor, and you brought up Tom King.
Because that was a Batman Tom King.
No, the one before it was. I was talking about the Tom Taylor Detective Comics.
These two, look, they're both Tom King. That's why I brought up Tom King.
No! The Batman was Tom King.
Am I wrong, Bo? Am I crazy? What happened?
No, Byron's almost wrong. That's definitely true.
Byron, I think you're wrong about this.
No.
But by the way, I'm trying to get Tom Taylor because I love him too. I'm trying to get him.
The Detective Comics Volume 3 is the Tom Taylor run. The 2 books on the right.
I don't even see Tom Taylor's name anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have his name, but that's his run.
And it should. It should. Because we should be respecting the people writing these stories. Byron, you're so adorable. I love this. All right. Please go watch my interview anyway, and hopefully I do snag Tom Taylor. I love him.
Tom King's alright as well. Batman Static Beyond. I haven't read that. This one I'm excited for. Batman Superman World's Finest Volume 9, The Merger. That is a sick cover.
That's not bad.
And then Batman The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween.
I thought
Trade
they hadn't
paperback.
finished.
It has. It was alright. It was there. The hardcover came out a while ago.
No, sorry, I'm thinking of Hush too.
Oh.
Yeah, don't get me started on Hattush.
Hattush.
Batwoman Omnibus. Batwoman Omnibus.
2026 edition. New cover as well.
I'm very surprised
as well.
it's getting reprinted when I've seen this Omni for sale so many times, and you can buy it for like $90, which is really cheap.
It's super rare now.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, people just sold it quite a bit in the group.
Because I was going to buy it just because the artwork alone is just stunning in this series. Yeah. It is really gorgeous. But I just never did. Anyway.
I will say that's a new cover. It's a new cover as well. People are liking this cover more than the original Omnibus's cover.
Okay.
I agree.
Then we got Be More Pooh hardcover. Take that advice, Bo. Beast hardcover volume 2. And betas. Talking about us, bro. We're betas.
What is Beast? Yeah, that's right. This had a different picture last time. This
What is
intrigues
that?
me. I'm really getting into my animal comics. You know, like I did Pride of Baghdad, and I'm reading Feral and the dog one the other day. You know, so I like these stories, although this is a bit more hardcore. I think
Is Bo turning into a fairy?
not
Live
like that.
Aussieverse?
No, I said reading. I said reading.
What
Then
are
we
you
got-
talking about? I was like, does that lingo mean what I think it means in America as it does over there? I was like, don't
Yeah.
get me started. I was like, I will whip out the pride banner and I will start doing gay historical history shit right here.
We got Big Dog and Little Dog going for a walk. I'm not saying the rest of that. Birds of Prey by Gail Simone Omnibus Volume 2. A lot of people are excited for this. They announced this like straight after the first one came out, I think. Then we got Blood
I
Squad.
like that it's a bilingual edition. I think that's sweet.
Yep.
Blood Squad 7, Volume 3 from Image. And Blue Archive Comic Anthology, Volume 1.
Oi.
Then Volume 2.
Volume 2 looks a lot better for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Some nice tie-ties.
I
Then we got
could give you a couple of reasons.
Brain Games. We got Brain Games about doctors.
Yeah, I was skipping this one. You're done, Byron. Sharif.
What we've got next? Ooh, Casanova Compendium, Book 1.
I'm thinking of getting this one.
Couldn't they just put all the 3 hardcovers into the compendium?
Yeah, I don't like that it's only half of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird. And Byron, to save yourself some money if you want, I've got these in hardcover. So if you want to read it, just at least the first one anyway, to see if you like it before buying it, feel free.
And then we're moving on to Catwoman. This is a volume 3 of the trade Court of Fools, even though we're seeing owls in them. Charlemagne, the God Presents Illuminati trade from AWA Studios and Comics for Foodies. I love my foods. Oh, Cyberforce. This is the complete Cyberforce in hardcover and trade. Conan the Barbarian Original Comics Omni Volume 8 with 2 different covers for the DM and Standard.
Would
Quick,
you guys
Sharif, which
pay?
cover would you get?
DM. The other one's just too cluttered.
Which cover would you get, Cliff?
You know what? Horseback, I think. I don't know. I like the Moonlight. They're both really good, though. I like neither would be a disappointment.
Warren, great to see you, man.
With the Cyberforce, would you guys spend the extra $28 for the hardcover?
No.
Yeah, I would.
Is it standard or deluxe at least?
Standard.
Standard.
Do you know what I would do? I would go pick up all the issues out of the 50-cent bin if I felt like it. And then I'd be done with it.
Yeah,
That's a great call.
With all of these, you know, it'll cost me much less to convert it into a hardcover than just to get a hardcover straight.
This one is intriguing, though. I read this one earlier. Crisis.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Hell yeah.
In 1985, DC Comics launched the most ambitious crossover event in comics history, Crisis on Infinite Earths. 4 decades later, filmmaker and lifelong comic book fan Kevin Miller unpacks the tangled web of continuity, creators, and corporate pressures that gave rise to the multiverse-shattering epic. The Crisis Companion is both a personal love letter to the series and a deep dive into its history. It talks about Flash of Two Worlds and the Justice Society team-ups and whatnot. Interviews with, look at that, Paul Levitz. We had him on Aussieverse, plus other people there as well. So, yeah, it's all about the crises in DC, it looks like.
A 256-page softcover, Marv Wolfman, Paul Levitz, Jerry Ordway, Bob Greenberger, Mike DiCarlo, Peter Sanderson, Roy Thomas, Carrie Bates, Dan Jurgens, Mike Gold. I love it. I love it. I'm in, damn it.
Troy, I'm assuming you're talking about Cyberforce. Did you get
Cyberforce.
Kickstarter? Did you? Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, keep going.
Ooh, this is Compact Dark Knights Metal. Is this
Which
just
is really
the...
strange. Really strange, right?
Yeah.
I might get it. I like the
$14.
event, but-
How can you get something that's a whole omnibus into a $14 comic?
Well, it's only the
No,
main
it's not.
series, and they
The
only
main series
included
and-
2 of the tie-ins.
And
Yeah.
3 tie-ins. 6
Yeah.
issues and 3 tie-ins.
Wow.
I'm assuming they're the important tie-ins. I'd hope so.
Well, the Wild Hunt was the first appearance of the Robins, wasn't it? From memory, those sick ass Robins. I could be wrong.
I'm gonna get this.
Batman Lost. I'm trying to remember. I feel like there's one other one that they should have added, but I'm not going to sit here trying to remember what it is.
A few DC finest. First one is Green Lantern Hard Traveling Heroes Trade, and then we've got Justice League Crisis on Earth X. That's before the main crisis, I think. And Suicide
way
Squad
before.
The Odyssey. All mint read.
Bro, how good was the CW Crisis on Earth X TV crossover?
Loved it.
Oh, it's the Nazi world.
Yep.
Yeah, right. I remember they did that in Supergirl, the show.
Yep.
I liked that. Troy, believe it or not, actually a lot of people didn't like Dark Knight's Metal. So,
Kai.
yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. So,
That's
You know,
why I'd
maybe
get
we-
this.
Hmm.
Compact
I
takes
think
up
the
no
best
space on your
part-
shelf.
The best parts of Dark Knight Metal was all the stuff not written by Snyder. I don't think he could tell an epic tale. I thought all the one shots for the origins of the Batman were great, and then the main event was like, okay, you made me learn about them to care about them, and now it's all for naught. And then the other one, the follow-up, Death Metal, that was just a half-hour. Again, I enjoyed the one-shots. They were interesting. Main story, a freaking mess. And at the last minute, turns into a Wonder Woman story just to set up future state, just to set up absolute nonsense. I mean, like,
But for
to
me,
each
the
their
only
own,
good,
everybody. To each their own.
for me, the only good part of Death Metal was the getting the redemption arc for Superboy Prime, leading to him
Right,
being
and
Superman.
that has
moment.
worked. That has worked. And thank you to everyone who's made it work over on the Superman comics. God
Hang on.
bless y'all for the work.
Where did Superboy Prime redeem himself? Because I love
He
Superboy
sacrifices himself so that regular Superman can be at full power for the final battle.
Prime. Sorry, my phone just started making noise. Sorry, Cliff, say it again. He sacrificed himself.
He sacrificed himself so that the real Superman can get a shot at finishing things, which they do. And then, of course, like I said, then suddenly it turns.
And where's
into
this?
This is at the
Dark
end
Death
of Death
Metal.
Metal.
Oh, the end of Death Metal. Right. See,
Yeah.
because I never even read the sequel. I've got it, but I never read it. I'm going to have to
So,
now.
There's a one shot that focuses on Superboy Prime, and then and that sets the tone for his sacrifice at the end. And then and anyhow, when he returns in Superman Comics Now for that whole Evil Legion story, right? He shows up and Superman's like, "Why are you here? What is the deal?" Because Doomsday, who's now the Time Trapper, he fished him out to help him. And he's like, "Look, after I sacrificed myself to help you, I woke up on a new version of my Earth where I worked really hard to be a hero." You know? And he's like, "And now I am a hero." He's like, "But you're a murderer." He goes, "Does it?" He's like, "Everyone I killed is alive again. Does it even count?" You know? So, and of course,
That's fantastic.
no, you got to read it. That's all I'm going to say. It's really good. I'm very happy with it. Also, you know, so Superboy can travel through time and stuff by punching. You know how he was punching dimensional walls, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, we can get to the future without time travel. He goes, how? He's like, this way. He punches the panels and they go into the future. And then he's like, Superman, the past needs you. And he punches Superman through the panels back to where Superman needs to be later on in the story. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, you know what? That just makes the latest issue of. So they've got a new story now, Reign of the Superboys.
Yes.
Which has come out just after what's on our screen, DCKO, right? So clapping, well done for DC for getting a Marvel reader now into your DC books, right? Because this has worked. And now I'm reading this Reign of the Superboys. The hell was that? Is that you, Byron?
My bad.
Mute yourself. And now that DCKO's over, I'm reading Superman, and I love Superboy Prime. And in this issue, I won't tell you what happens, but he's punching his way through some things, and I'm like, okay, now it makes a lot more sense. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because he's taken the spot as Superman in the Superman run.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
Superman has disappeared, which I don't understand because.
So wait, I just want. So, but Troy, that's the funny thing. By that logic, no one in comics is a murderer. Superboy Prime is representative of the real world. Like everything is fiction to him. So all the stuff he says is very fourth wall breaking. So like him saying that is that much funnier, right? Like that's the whole point. And Superman's I
honestly thought Superboy Prime was from Secret Identity when he's in.
That's not him.
Yeah.
Superboy Prime makes his first appearance during Crisis on Infinite Earths in DC Comics Presents. And he grew up with the name Clark Kent, not knowing he was teleported to Earth from his Krypton, right? And then when the Crisis storms, the red skies appear on his world, he suddenly develops his superpowers very quickly. And it's like the night of some costume party too. So he's dressed as Superboy because it's a big joke. And of course, there's a girl he's interested in. And Superman shows up. He's like, I gotta get home. And Superboy's like, okay, I guess I can help you, but I literally just discovered these powers.
I thought this was Identity Crisis.
No, nothing to do with Identity Crisis or Superman Identity or nothing. Superboy Prime is from before the Crisis. In Crisis, he then is there from like issue 8 forward. He talks to Earth 2 Superman and Lois. At the end of everything, when there's nothing left but Alexander Luthor, Earth 2 Superman, Earth 2 Lois, and Superboy Prime, Alexander Luthor is like, I think there's a place for us to go, and they disappear together. And when Infinite Crisis shows up, they make their return.
As the bad guys.
Well, right, or misguided. But Lex and him are bad
By
guys.
Lex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was going? Was it Sharif?
Yeah. So we skipped a few of the DCKO stuff. I might pick up the main one for the hardcover, but I'm just gonna wait for the tie-ins for possible Omni. It's gonna read everything.
I'm not gonna buy any of them because they're gonna have to do an Omni. They're gonna have to.
I'm on the fence. I don't know. The thing is, the DCKO Justice League and Superman, they're like the next volumes in the runs. So
yeah, that's different.
All the issues in those two books won't be in a KO omnibus.
Yeah, that's a good point, Byron. But you can get DCKO in a trade or the hardcover for those that didn't pick up on that either. Let's see who's after Byron. That is me. Alrighty. We have Dead Man by Kelly Jones, the complete collection for $50. Anyone interested in that one?
Never heard of it.
Maybe. I like Dead Man.
I'm just going to skip a few here. We've got Deathstroke, the Rebirth Run, Trade Paperback Volume 1.
Death on the Lanai, a Golden Girls mystery. How the fuck are we skipping a Golden Girls mystery? Death on the Lanai?
Bro, because we're not
God. What?
I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize, Cliff. You're right.
Holy shit balls. Everybody order this. Everybody order this now. Where the fuck is my pre-order screen? Death
this
on
is
the Lanai.
This is a series, it says.
It's
Yeah.
a series.
The New York Times best-selling series that began with Murder by Cheesecake continues with an all-new Golden Girls cozy mystery.
So second book.
I guess
Okay, so wait, Golden Girls Mysteries, the greatest art, blah, 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 blah. However, evening. Oh my god, I'm getting this, and we're getting all. What is it called? Cozy Girl Mysteries.
so. Death on the Lanai.
Okay, so maybe this one is particularly. Nope, part of the Golden Girls cozy. All right, so Murder by Cheesecake is the first. Okay, I can get them both on Amazon. I'm getting both of these. Oh my god, and I'm getting them for the girls at work. I'm getting them for me and the girls at work.
He's buying 10 copies.
Yes, absolutely.
That is so funny. I'm so glad you picked up on that because all I saw was basically nothing that had to do with the book.
Boring.
And then I was like, Golden Girls!
Well done. Well done. We have from Stranger Comics. I don't remember hearing about them, but Defiant, the story of Robert Smalls. You can get the hardcover or the trade.
That's cool.
Department of Truth, trade paperback, volume number 7.
Yay.
Pura, trade paperback from Penguin Publishing.
That one's still going strong. Is that at issue 50?
Department of Truth,
You'd think so.
38.
Oh.
But the deluxe, the second deluxe, is coming out soon.
Mm.
That was on the the previews before, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. We've got Dick Tracy Collection, Dime Store Detective, and Disney Pixar Toy Story Ultimate book. And look at that, Doctor Who. No one cares. All right. Drone trade paperback, Massive Publishing, and some Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Electric Century from Z2. And some other books.
Encore, I can feel the gayness. I love it.
I'm just going to go through another one quickly. We've got Faithless, the complete
Hey,
collection.
is this good? Is Faithless any good?
I don't know if you're old enough to be reading that book, to be honest, Byron.
I'm going to get it now. Fuck you.
It's very, very raunchy. Let me just put it that way. Firestorm, the Nuclear Man. We've got some Frank Thorne library hardcover, complete Gita.
Who the hell is Frank Thorne?
Come on, man. Do some comic research.
Right,
I don't know
just
Frank
back
Thorne.
to DC and Marvel, man. Chill.
Oy. All right, what else we got here? We've got Geiger, tried paperback, volume number 5.
Love guys.
Ghost Rider by Benjamin Percy with 2 covers.
I love this run. I love this
I'm
run.
definitely getting the Helverine cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I might upgrade my trade to it. I might.
That's pretty
It
cool.
was such a good run.
So it's not just, well, I'm glad because it's Ghost Rider 1 to 13, 15 to 19, and 21. But then it's also Ghost Rider Wolverine Weapons of Vengeance Alpha introducing Helverine, Wolverine 36, Ghost Rider Wolverine Weapons of Vengeance Omega, Ghost Rider Final Vengeance 1 to 6, Ghost Rider Vengeance Forever, Ghost Rider Annual number 1, and Ghost Rider 14 and 20. So why did they put 14 and 20 down?
I think with 14 and 20, they must have been. It must have been like a normal issue, but then a backup story. So then, since they're not including the backups, they have to say it's just material.
It's not the whole issue.
So they are in it.
Cliff, if you were going to buy this book, which cover would you get? Would you get the Ghost Rider bike or the Helverine?
Both are, again, I'm torn. And probably to support my bisexual brethren, I'd go with the Helverine cover.
I
Even
will
Brian
say as
agreed.
well, I do
Yeah.
have a complaint with the Omni. I do have a complaint with this one. It's a short run, yeah,
What's that?
and you've got the Helverine crossover, the first appearance of him. Include the 14 issues of Helverine, the 4-issue mini, and the 10-issue run with Dakin.
Yeah, you know what?
They're not going to appear in any other Omni.
Yeah. You know what? I actually get your point, but it's a Ghost Rider Omni. It's not a Helverine Omni.
But then that's also like saying, Uncanny X-Men Omni shouldn't have a Wolverine miniseries or a Rogue miniseries.
No, the Wolverine is on Uncanny X-Men. Helverine,
but this Ghost Rider run introduces Helverine.
Yeah, but then the Helverine series with Dakin has got nothing really to do with Ghost Rider.
But it's only 14 issues. It doesn't.
Yeah, and I get your point. But I know. Well, I was about to say I know the way Marvel think, and I bloody well don't. But I think they would say to themselves, "No, this is Ghost Rider." If they're ever going to do a Helverine omnibus or a Dakin Volume 2, that's where you would have that series.
Dakin Volume 2. Oh.
Moving on, there are 3 books that I want to get, but I just wish they weren't trades. And it's this Godzilla run. So you've got The End of the Reign, which this is a Godzilla world. Hang on. What am I trying to say here? It's an ongoing Godzilla series, which I don't think they've ever done. And there's 3 books to go with it. You get this one, End of the Reign. You get Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone and also Starship Godzilla. And that leads into the Godzilla, Que Sera. Does anybody know what I've just said?
No.
So, Sera. Whatever will be. But Kaisei era is what your Kaisei era? Is that what that is?
Jeff, thanks for coming.
Yeah, I'd say Kaisei.
But yeah, so there were 3 books that led into the ongoing, and that is still going now. It's up to like issue 13 or 14, I think, Godzilla. This is the other one, Escape the Dead Zone. And now we've got the other one. Where is it? I'll go back to that. Don't worry. You've got... Come on.
Oh, yeah, you're skipping so much, man.
It's on another page. All right. Cliff, you're back, brother, baby. Any of these, mate? Go for it.
Golden Age Classics. Captain Triumph. Volume 1. Oh, I kind of dig Captain Triumph. Wait a second. They're both trade paperback. Oh, Volume 2. Okay. $60 a piece. Wow. Golden Age Classics. Princess Panther, the hardcover. Volume 1. 96. Gotham City Cocktails, which a friend of mine picked this up for my friend Jacqueline on her birthday. And Jacqueline said, well, I won't be using this anytime soon. And that's when we discovered that she was pregnant with Madison, who is now my goddaughter. So fun story for the cocktail book.
Lovely.
Yes. So now if anyone picks that up, you can think of me. And Gotham City Year 1 Deluxe Edition hardcover, $49. That feels uneven, but okay. I don't know who that chick thinks she is on the cover. Mad Libs Greek Mythology. I don't know why that's here, but I always loved Mad Libs as a kid, so good for you. Kyle Rayner Green Lantern, Volume 1. Fuck yes. For those of us who know Kyle is our Green Lantern,
this is a big no-no to everyone online.
Why?
So basically, they've released a compendium. And then instead of making compendium 2, they've reprinted this volume, which is just the first half of the first compendium that's already out.
Oh, well, that's bull crap.
So it's
Do you know why?
No one's buying it. It's not even that much less than the compendium.
Yeah, that's terrible. Get the compendium.
Double the content.
Now, do you know why the volume 1 is a compendium?
Why?
Because they can't include all the material. And when you can't include all the material, you have to go back and go, well, why wouldn't you be able to include all the material? And then that's when you find out who are they leaving out and why don't they want to pay them and what terrible things did those people do? It's very interesting. All right, Haven the Fallen. All right, that's available too. I know nothing about it. Heavy Metal Magazine. A lot of you people are really into this. #1 hardcover edition, 56.
Oh.
I think that sounds like a good buy.
Yeah.
This confuses me though, because I know it's a comic, but isn't it a magazine where it has?
It is magazine. It's magazine sized. Yes.
And it's number 1.
So now this is issue #1, reprinted as a hardcover.
Oh, okay.
And it's 230 pages.
Okay,
So-
that makes more sense. I
so
didn't
you're
realize it was
getting-
a reprint.
Yeah. So
I was
you're
going to say,
getting
because this has been going out since the 70s, hasn't it?
yes, on and
Yeah.
off. Yes. Matt,
that's
good
actually-
evening. How are you? I see
That
you in
actually
the
is
chat.
really cool then.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
Matty, we are thinking about you, man. We thank you for coming back, man. Sorry, Cliff.
Her Frankenstein, head Frankenstein, or whatever you're supposed to say. I don't know. That's coming. I listen. There's no image, so I can't get excited. Hex Vets. I have no idea what this is. Novel gift set for witches in training sounds great. High elf with a long life. By the way, the one we talked about earlier in the chat, he removed it completely, or he
Yeah.
censored the word.
No, you removed it.
God damn it! Like context, people, context. All right. Anyhow, if any of y'all are interested in homosexual underground adventures and you don't know why the hell it is not here because it decided to drop an F-bomb in its title, you just DM me and we'll talk all about it. All right. Hooky Volume 2, which again looks like it's witch related for some reason. Like, oh, come on, my gay bestie. Let's go skip school so I can become a witch. Howard Chaykin's American Flag Omnibus, always a yes.
Did you guys see the interview with Howard Chaykin on In Mint Condition the other day?
No, but
No,
was which version of crazy Howard Chaykin did we get? Semi crazy, full on crazy, over the rails crazy? Demure?
This guy, look, all I can say is I'll be professional. Omar was very professional throughout the thing, and like this guy was rough. He was rough.
he is brutal, and no one heeds my warnings. You know?
At one point, he says something like that he knows is going to piss people off, and he turns around to Omar and goes, "I can leave now if you want," and Omar just ignores it and continues. So, well, more power to him. Good on him. And then he like another part that he goes is like, and I don't take me word for word, but he said something along the lines of, if you're going to come up to me and ask me who's going to win in a fight, Batman or somebody else, I'm just going to think you're an idiot, and just all these things. And he was so rude. He was just. So
I'm gonna watch this. This must be like the most awkward interview to watch in the world.
I haven't even finished
It's wonderful.
it. I've only watched the first
Watch
half.
it and pair it off against my Tom King interview. It'll be a lovely combination.
Light and day.
Right. Next.
Next up, we have the infamous Iron Man, The Rise of Doom.
Does
Yeah,
this get the whole thing in?
This doesn't have all of it.
No,
It doesn't have
No.
everything.
It
No,
does.
so-
One to 12.
It's 12 issues, but then he comes back in the Search for Tony Stark Invincible Iron Man issues. I think 793 to 800.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
And that
handle
wraps up the whole.
they handle it terribly. So basically, this ends without any real resolution. And then when we get the resolution, it's bullshit. But it's a great read. It's a great read. Just know you don't get a satisfying ending out of it.
This is also a compact size, I think.
Oh,
This-
God. And it's compact size?
This,
yeah.
yeah.
No.
They
I
don't.
mean,
I like how Marvel doesn't say it. They don't say it's
How
compact,
do you know
but
it's
it is
compact?
just.
Price
I've
point,
seen the dimensions. I'm pretty sure
Oh.
on
Oh,
just
you
like
hate
the
that line.
Daredevil,
Can't do compact.
just like Daredevil by Soul. They did that in 3 trades. Tricked so
Yeah.
many people that it was compacts.
Bastard.
They don't say it. They
No,
don't
of
say
course
it.
they don't. How dare they?
Wow.
Infinity Force, the trade paperback volume 8. I like Mad Cave. I'm not familiar with this. Moving right along. Injustice God Among Us Year 1, the compact edition. Thank you, DC Comics. I do like this. Some really great stuff from Tom Taylor here. Internet
Tom
Crusader.
Taylor.
Yeah, that's right. Tom Taylor, baby. That's right. Good bump. All right. Internet Crusader from Avery Hill Publishing. Unfamiliar, but hey, $31. All right, Iron Man, Modern Era, Epic Collection, The Future. I don't know who's writing it. Which I don't know what
This is the
That's
final
Fraction.
one of the Fraction run.
Really?
Amazing run. Amazing.
You know, Byron, you're earning so many unnecessary points with me. I love it. Jane the TP. Again, I don't know what's going on here. It is from Boom Entertainment, so I imagine it's fairly interesting. Who wrote it? I can't see. I'm old.
Align Brosh McKenna.
Align Brush McKenna. Interesting.
Lean Brosh McKenna. There you go. The Devil Wears Prada. 27 dresses.
Interesting. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, there you go, folks. All right, Jinx Freeze. Okay. The trade paperback, $24. JSA hardcover, volume 3, year 1. Year 1's fucking great.
Is it?
Great. Yes, I love it.
I've read the first trade of his Lemire's run, and it's really good so far.
Yeah, but year 1 is so good. I very much enjoy it. Is that it? Have we come to the? No, we have not come to the end.
No,
All right,
straight.
All right. So
Straight.
we've got the trade of.
It's okay. Sorry.
whose turn is it? I don't know who I am anymore.
I go off the cliff. I go
Right,
off the cliff. Yeah, so now we got the trade of it, and then we got Jupiter's Legacy Omnibus Volume 1 trade paperback.
Fuck you.
What happened, bro?
What's wrong with
They're
Jupiter's
just,
Legacy?
they're just playing with the
I just bought
the
the
library.
library editions. They brand new, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And Sharif and I have been under the assumption that once the newest one ended, which it has recently,
Yep.
they would make a Volume 3.
Mhm.
And
It's good.
they still might, but
They will.
if
They
I'd
will.
known there was an omnibus, I would have waited for the goddamn
It's a trade
omnibus.
omnibus. But don't you want hardcovers?
No, it's
Oh,
it's
it's trade.
it's gonna it's gonna be a compendium.
Why are you
How much material is collected in this one?
What?
How many of the series is collected in this one? Probably
Why
3.
is it a trade?
This guy thought it was a hardcover,
Compendium.
bro.
Collects
Yeah, so
1 and 2.
So it collects the same material for volume 1 of the libraries. So,
Oh,
All right.
my
Well,
God,
maybe
bro.
they know
Bro
they'll piss me off.
being little brain.
Why would you make an omnibus a trade? That's just ridiculous.
That's
Moving
been
on.
a thing for a while.
Yeah, they've
It's
done
tough.
it. Bad.
Yeah,
The
I know
boys, I've
But I
got the
thought
6
it all-
omnibus trade
I
set.
thought we'd
like-
all be civilized by now.
Shut up. Anyways, this is a new DC one, Commandy. I don't know what Commandy is, but
the last
Jack
boy.
Kirby 26.
So, yeah, man, this is when Jack Kirby. Cliff will know, and I'm sure he'll correct me. But when either he went from Marvel to DC, DC to Marvel, whatever, right? You had
Marvel, DC.
the Moon Boy. Remember Moon Boy and Devil Dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he wanted to continue that story and do something with it, and obviously he couldn't. So he continued.
He
with
made his own
Commandy.
version
That's
at
how it went,
DC.
wasn't it, Cliff?
Not with Command.
Well, they've done that.
He did it with something else. He contributed to that with another character. I don't know. I can't remember, but like Commandy's his own thing. The Fourth World is his own thing. He brought all that. I mean, the first thing he did was say, "Give me your worst book," and they're like, "Okay, Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen," and he just went wild with that shit.
I've actually always wanted to read this, to be honest, because I really dug Moon Boy and Devil Dinosaur, the original. I liked it. It was only 9 issues, but so if I don't know about for $175, but if somebody sold this,
well, if you only knew a way to pre-order it at a discount, then it would be very helpful.
That's true. That's true.
And then we got Night City by Dark Horse.
Interesting.
Lady Mechanica Sangre, trade paperback volume 6.
Oh, I love that title. It just says blood. I love it.
Spanish Zootopia 2 hardcover volume 1. I
Las
just watched
Nuevas
this movie
Aventuras de
on Disney
Zootopia.
Plus.
Yes.
This movie was such a downgrade from the first one.
I heard, but yet it still made over $1 billion.
You kidding?
Nope, not kidding.
Oh my god!
Last Starfighter movie adaptation, trade paperback. I don't know what that is.
A lot of people, around my age, would want that. I reckon.
Last Starfighter.
Fucking old people. Anyways, keep moving. Last Wardens TTRPG hardcover. Lightfall trade paperback volume 3. Little Nightmares Descent to Nowhere volume 1. 2 covers. That's based on a video game.
This looks like a U-book, Byron.
Oh, I don't know what to do with these. So, because I've got the five of the 6 of the original trades.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm gonna upgrade to these ones or not. I'll probably just wait a bit till they're out.
Can you buy Lucky Devils or let me buy it and then read it and sell it to you?
I'm
that's what's going to happen.
I'm getting Lucky Devils.
Oh, well, I think it's a waste of time because I'm just
Why?
going to... Because I'm going to buy it, read it, and then probably sell it to you. Do you mean?
Well, I don't want to take that risk.
I think he specifically means you, Dave.
Wait. So are you 100% going to buy it, then read it, then give it to me?
Well, no, not 100%. But most likely.
All right.
I'd say like 80%. 70?
I'm not taking that chance.
It keeps dropping.
It's the same theme that did 8 Billion Genies. I'm getting it.
Is this a compliment or...
No, you said you have lobsters. It's like...
Okay, I was picturing the claw. Never mind. Moving on.
No, you have crabs, bro.
Crabs.
I'm gonna take my gamble and go for the DM variant. Hopefully, it's a good cover.
Yeah, I think that's a smart.
I got burned with the 8 Billion Genies because I got the DM and then the regular one had the shiny glittery cover to it which I preferred.
But the DM didn't.
That's true. That's true.
What the fuck?
That's true. I remember that.
Oh, hell no.
Lumberjanes.
Yeah. So you'd have that one, Byron. You'd have that one because that's the one I sold you.
You want me to pull it out for everyone?
No,
no. It's too early in the show.
All right. The only one worth talking about is the Marvel one. The Marvel hardcover. I don't know. I think that was for a game.
You're done, Byron. Thank you.
I'm done.
Who's next?
A lot of young reader books we've got here. Mini Miracles Ladybug, EGB. American Dolphin Sweet Paprika still chuffs me with this one. But yeah, fourth series.
I might buy this one because I know it sucks that it wasn't in the omnibus, but it also includes the one shot, the Sweet Paprika, black, white, and pink. That was pretty fun and sexy.
Also, that book there is another Hellboy book.
It is.
Miss Truesdale. It is. Hey. Right, next line. What's this? Mitski hardcover. This is Where We Fall. Anyone heard anything about this one? Not me. Moomin Summer Madness hardcover.
Oh.
Ooh, new series.
Oh, okay.
That actually sounds cool.
Interesting.
Miss Kewich.
Miss Kevich.
Miss Kevich.
Miss Kewich. Yeah, man.
Looks interesting.
What's that movie?
Moomin Summer Madness hardcover from D&Q and Mortal Kombat. Flawless victory.
So I actually went to a bookstore yesterday and they already had this. And it's actually a big book. I didn't get to actually see how thick it was, but I mean the size. It's actually a big book, yeah. And that instantly made it a lot more attractive to me. But I'm still not going to buy it.
I know
looking forward to the new
are
movie.
very important to me too.
The new movie looks very good.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Continue.
What have we got? New Space Age trade from Matt Cave, and then this is a new.
Everyone's excited
I
about this
heard-
one.
Yeah,
I heard this
one,
takes place
this
after
one follows
the
up
first
after the. Yeah, collects
Yes.
50 to 76 annual
When you
5 and
get
6.
that noise from Cliff,
And
you
a vote.
know it's good, man.
Yes, because I believe it kicks off with Who is Wonder Girl. If I remember, I believe it kicks off with Who is Wonder Girl. If I remember,
Yeah, from the origin of Wonder Girl.
He kicked himself out.
Or did he disconnect?
So that Omni continues off the 5 Omnis that's come out before.
Yeah.
No,
I've
because
heard
it's got
it's
all the
pretty
good
good
stuff
stuff.
in it. I mean, look at it. New Titans 50 to 76. The Annuals 5 and 6. The Secret Origin Annual number 3. Batman 436 to 442, which tells me we're getting some Dick Grayson, Tim Drake action. Hawk and Dove 11 and 12, and the Hawk and Dove Annual, and the story from Secret Origins number 46 that retells their early beginnings. As a Titans fan, these are all the things that I enjoy. What's the price on this sucker?
This is
175, I want to say.
170.
Of course. So if you know somebody who's got a discount, you should use that.
And American would be what? One close to like
125.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Is that
look
true?
it up.
Yeah, 125.
I thought Americans got their Omnis for like $50, bro.
No, only in discount stores.
No, they and second hand Facebook
I
groups.
thought that from like places like IST and all that.
Clooney bat nipples.
It's 111 if I pre-order it. Oh wait, is this a? Oh no, if I pre-order it now, it's 111 American USD.
Cheap.
All right.
Nova Centurion trade, obviously from Marvel, and then we've got Odyssey, also in trade from HarperCollins. One later on. The one later. What? I'm just gonna
One
go
later
off,
on.
Just gonna go off based on the cover. The one later on. It's in trade, volume 1 and 1 patch.
I'm debating that. I don't know about that Nova one, man. I'm like on the fence.
A trade and a hardcover. Orlando, a graphic novel biography trade from Avery Hill. Pathfinder, Dark Waters Rising. This is a compact edition from Dynamite.
Dun dun
Point Order.
dun dun.
1-3.
Oh, look more. Dun dun.
Also in softcover, and we've got Snoopy.
Dun dun. What's this?
Penny, graphic memoir. It's a cat. From Madame Bovary.
Claudia might like this.
All right.
Oh, look at this.
And-
Plan 59 from Outer Space. Do you guys know what this is?
No.
No, but it
Looks-
sounds. Oh yeah. Well, it
It's
sounds
like
like
the-
okay. So it's like
The worst movie ever made.
Ed Wood.
I like how it's a sequel to Ed Wood's story.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's cool, actually. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, man, it's been known as the worst movie ever made.
And it's like it's a fabulous train wreck, is what it is. A fabulous train wreck.
All right, who's next?
You are Chief.
All right.
Yeah.
Plus size misadventures in love from HarperCollins. We got Power Girl, New Beginnings, and Old Friends Omnibus hardcover.
Yes.
Anyone getting that?
I think Sharif might be getting it.
What's that?
I think
How much is it,
175.
Another
Okay, you all
175.
spoke again. 175. Yep. So for you, about 125, Cliff.
Yeah, let me review what a page count is on that.
Alrighty.
Because I need to see. Power
Right.
Girl.
Let's see. JSA classified 1 to 4, Supergirl 12, Terror 1 to 4, and Power Girl 1 to 27, and Wonder Woman 600.
31.
This one, as compared to the Titans one, is over 1,100 pages. This one is 880 pages,
And it's the same price.
Yeah.
and it's the same price.
That's a bit
I don't think it's higher
I
than
don't want to be that guy, but I'm kind of that guy.
Pride
But again,
of
if you know
Baghdad.
someone who's got a discount, you should take advantage.
Power Girl. Pride of Baghdad is coming out of the deluxe.
We don't care. There's no photo.
I don't need the photo. It's a great book, and it's only 35. Man, I might get that. I might upgrade mine.
Oh, there's a DM.
Yeah. Have you, Byron? Have you guys read Pride of Baghdad?
Never heard of.
No, but I'm
never
very
heard
well
of
aware of
Baghdad.
it.
Yeah.
Who's it by?
All right. Moving
Right,
on.
keep
we've got-
on.
Yes. Princess Guinevere and King Arthur collection. Prodigal Son, volume number 1 from Massive Publishing. And we have a lot of these PS art books. Resident Alien, which is a show that I just started watching, actually.
I saw that got on Netflix. Is it good?
It is.
It's not bad. I mean, I'm only watching it really because of the actor. I just love him. I think he's fantastic.
Oh, that actor's really good. I loved him, and he's good in Doom Patrol.
He's good in everything, man. Good in everything.
Yes, Rogue Son.
Trade paperback volume number 6, Rogue Troopers, Ghost Patrol, ROM Epic Collection, volume number 5. We have Sacrifices by Remender.
He's back with Sacrifices.
Yep. Savage Sword of Conan. We have different covers for the omnibuses, but the end is the Reforged trade paperback volume 1, so don't get confused there. We've got Silver Surfer, the omnibus. That is the volume 3, I believe, in the Silver Surfer line.
Everyone was really liking this one.
It does double dip a bit with the Infinity Gauntlet omnibus. But, you know, if you want the Silver Surfer only, then this is the way to go, bro. Which cover? I do not know because they're both killer, but probably the DM for me.
Standard for me.
Standard, alrighty. Sleep hardcover from Image. That looks interesting. Or you can get the trade as well. We've got Something is Killing the Children Omnibus Volume number 2. Another one, a big FU.
Trade.
Oh, it's a trade. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Trade.
Awesome.
Chill,
Thank you.
chill, bro, chill.
Well, ooh, I don't know what these two are, but they look really pretty, so I'll probably buy them. Spirit Box Deluxe Slipcase and Spirit. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay.
I hope it's bad.
Okay.
I wanted to waste all your money.
No, it looks.
I know
looks
nothing
nice.
about it, therefore I feel weird.
It looks.
5 for George Washington. That's fun. A choose your own adventure story.
Well, what are we in the 2000s, bro? Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the 1980s, dude.
Oh my
I
god,
had those.
dude! No, the 2000s. That just kills me.
I know. Jesus
Man,
Christ.
I had them when I was a kid. 2000s. Fuck you, Byron. We've got the Stars and the Trek and the Wars. I will be getting the Boba Fett Treasury Edition because it's the part of that Marvel run. Hey, Claudia. I think that's
Claudia.
I'm finishing soon, I swear. There you go. Starship Godzilla. That's the other one I was mentioning, the third book. Let's just point out anything you guys want to talk about while
I will do. Well, yeah, here we go.
Yes.
For you.
There you go.
Superman, yeah.
This is just what the rest, like 90% of the Death and Return omnibus.
I don't know. I need to check to be specific, but it is making me realize I probably don't need the Death of Superman Omni anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to be a completionist for the Triangle era, then yes. Even though it's a lot of Death and Return of Superman and Superman Doomsday, you know, where he beats him into the end of time for the end of time to ravage him, only for us to find out all these years later that all it did was it kept trying to destroy Doomsday, and Doomsday, born to constantly conquer death, keeps regenerating until he becomes the time trapper. So, wow. Anyhow, love that. Yeah, Superman Unlimited hardcover volumes. Considering I literally just started liking Superman Unlimited, I have no words for this. By the way,
I honestly don't know if this is any good or not.
Yeah.
I am a bit confused with this though, because they said Superman Unlimited takes place after DCKO, but there's no Superman. So Unlimited is in a weird state timeline-wise.
Oh, blue is my color. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love this blue.
I noticed as well, sorry to go into the other one, but Sunstone, that's actually a compact edition as well, and they haven't mentioned that. So just be mindful of that if you're buying that as well.
Yeah, that's normal trade price as well, bro.
Not
for
really.
Image books.
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised when I saw the first one come out in a small size. Check this out.
This one is a big deal. This one is like introducing a whole new collected edition format at DC, I think.
I wish they'd do this more. Instead of having a giant omnibus, do what they did with, Stephen King's Dark Tower and The Stand, and have a slipcase of 2 omnis.
And I believe them doing this, it's going to lead into them doing the exact same thing for the Alan Moore run with the original colors and stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't mind that.
Like, even I'm tempted to get this.
Yeah.
They look more like absolutes to me.
Nah, when you see them, they'll be on.
But that's a hell of a double omnibus hardcover. How much is that? $210. That makes sense.
It's cheaper than most other omnibuses.
Especially when you look at Superman: The Triangle Years is $245.
But that's a big boy as well.
Yeah, but I would assume this is bigger. I don't know. All right. The Beauty. Anyone watching that on Disney?
I haven't started it. I heard it's interesting.
I've watched the first few episodes.
How is this different from the trades that have already come out? Is this also a compact?
No, usually when they use the term book 2, it's kind of like complete collection. From what I've seen.
Yeah. All right, so Superman Volume 3 Triangle Era is 1,520 pages.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, it is.
Also, it should go past the Death and Return.
Did you say 16?
I said it's 1,520 pages.
All right, one sec. Hang on, let's settle this. So this is the Death and Return Omni right here, right? Now, pardon me, my back's killing me.
We're going to look at the issue numbers.
So Action Comics, this goes to 697. Yes. So this goes to 692. So you are getting more issues of Action Comics. Action Comics Annual 5, that's in here. 500 to 510. What's that? Isn't that? What's that mean? 500 to 510? Isn't that Adventures?
No, I think there's a typo. It's Adventures of.
Yeah, I was going to say that's meant to be Adventures, right?
Yeah.
Adventures goes to 505, so you're getting an extra 5 there. Adventures of Superman annual. Okay, so all the annuals are in here as well. Man of Steel goes to 32, and Man of Steel goes to 26 in this one. So yeah, it does go past this Omni. So that's good.
Well, to be fair, because also the start of the Death and Return is already at the end of Volume 2.
Yeah.
So it does make sense.
Yeah. Well, if they're smart by making it different, which is good. Now going back to this, isn't it just a comic? What do you mean book 2? I thought, this issue collects 12 to 21. Okay.
2 volumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Goon, you know how I feel about the Goon. If you're not buying that, there's something wrong with you.
Trade Omnibus.
Yeah, I know. Still, it's fantastic. The Last Days of H.P. Lovecraft sound really good.
Uncanny 6. Is that like a double dip with like an event Omni? Like,
yes, a little bit of it
one?
Is
Inferno.
Yes,
Inferno.
I think it's Inferno. Yeah, but
okay.
Again, just like the Superman conversation we had, it depends on how you want to collect X-Men. Do you want to collect them just with the events, or do you want everything in order?
It's so confusing.
Not really. Just get everything. Just get the ones in order.
No, but then there's all the X-Men, but then there's all the X Factors and the New Mutants and the event ones, and
just get Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3.
Okay.
Which cover would you get? All of them being Superman or Wolverine?
I'd say all of them being Superman.
All of them.
It's not a Wolverine book, man. Why is there a cover with just Wolverine on it?
Why are they all flying?
Wait, is that the only? Am I the only one that's bugged by that?
No, I don't care.
No, like, why is there a cover with just Wolverine on it?
I know. I'm saying I don't care.
Oh, yeah. I was good. Well, no, because that's a very popular cover. That's like the first half of his big battle with Sabretooth, So, yeah, like that.
Maybe it's because I haven't read this stuff. I don't know.
Both of them are classic covers. Obviously, they went with this one because it's a Silvestri cover, right? But also, that's like them like bursting free of limbo, just in case you're wondering why they're all flying.
Thank you. I did ask. Are you multitasking, Cliff?
Of course I'm multitasking.
I can tell.
I'm trying like you're showing stuff, and I'm like, well, what's going on over here? And I'm like, how many pages is it? Is this a worthy
Ultimates Volume 4?
Yep.
This should be the endgame tie-in issues. Like 19 to 24. I think there's a one shot that's going to be in this. I think it's the Hawkeye one. The Hawkeye one.
Let's see.
Or it's 2 years in. That's 2 years
in.
Actually, it's an Ultimate Universe finale.
Just the Ultimate story. So, like, Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 4 will have the Spider-Man story from it. Wolverine will have the Wolverine story in it.
That Ultimate Universe 2 years in was such a whack issue, man.
Which one?
The Ultimate Universe 2 years in.
The one with the Guardians and Cosmic Daredevil.
Like, I just didn't like it at all. The whole thing, I hated.
Is it even going to tie into Endgame? Like, is it going to play any role at all? Or is the universe just ending?
It's supposed to. We're supposed to get there. You know?
We'll see.
I will
if it
say
comes
this.
back into the story, maybe it will redeem it.
You will say this?
So.
Cliff, you will say this?
I really oh fuck, there's so much stuff in the Ultimate Universe. What the hell was I saying?
The boxes.
Oh, whatever.
All right.
Hey, that's a cool cover for the Gail Simone volume.
I would
in a modern era.
Yeah, I'd tell people to buy this if they don't already have it, because let me just check the contents. Yes, you got Marvel Knights, Carnage, Sensation. A lot of this hasn't been it's been collected, but like in only one form or another. So to get it all in one thick trade is pretty good, man.
The material's all right.
Yeah, the Venom
It's
versus
mainly the
Carnage is
Scorpion,
good.
Dark
The
Reign.
Marvel Knights is great. The Sensational is great. The Thunderbolts is great. Dark Origin, I don't actually remember. I remember I've got it and I've read it, but I don't remember what that's
I'm
like.
confused why Sinister Spider-Man isn't in this.
Because it was a different era.
I thought Sinister Spider-Man was the same era as this.
No, Sinister Spider-Man came a little bit later. That was during...
Oh, and Dark... Oh, so this ends just before Dark Reign.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So it'll be in the one after this. Yeah.
Because I know all the Spider-Man trades that stuff had it in are all well out of print now. War of the Worlds. Thunderchild. I never heard of this.
Didn't they make a new movie of that?
Oh, it was horrible. It was so bad.
Yeah, everyone said it was really bad with the Ice Cube, yeah.
It had Ice Cube in it. It was so bad. Witch Creep looks a little...
This one, that Wonder Woman one's interesting.
Doesn't look consensual. Flesh-eating demons. Alrighty. That's what I like to hear. Woodstake. Oh, Dracula at Woodstock. Holy moly. Okay, that sounds cool.
And it's a volume
That
one.
Wonder Woman year one reprint, it's an interesting choice.
It is.
Well, I don't know if that's because they're going to announce something Wonder Woman related for the DCU soon.
X-Men, Jed McKay, Volume 4, X-Men of Apocalypse, finally coming out, and the Age of Krakoa, Karen Gillan. You got two different covers there as well.
Oh,
Try to get the first one.
First one for sure.
I don't know. I like a genie cover. It's alluring.
Another cool thing is Zdarsky's Comic News, which he just recently ended, I believe. So now you can get all of it in one book, and that's really tempting because I love him and I think he's so funny. So
I love how it's like 18 months I can't get back. Please buy my comics. Jeez, I love it. I love it.
You got to be signed up to his newsletter, man. It's so good.
He has great humor.
Yeah. And the last page is
nothing good. No, I'm
it's just that. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, this has been so much longer than I anticipated. I thought this was going to be a half an hour show. So thank you very much for joining. I really, really appreciate it. A lot of the people watching these are not subscribed, and that's dumb. Just don't be one of them. Subscribe. And you know what else you can subscribe to? You can go take a look at Cliff on Comics on his own channel because he's also a part of our Four Lifers. These are the ones you can see the little tube, the YouTube logos next to their name. They each have their own YouTube channels that we love individually. They are all about comics, but they are very, very different to each other. One is about slabs, for example. One is about history and comics, for example. One is about, I don't know, showcasing this or that. Go check them all out because each and every one of them is fantastic. For the rest of the other ones out there without the logo next to their name, thank you so much again for continuing to be Four Lifers. We really appreciate you in our social media chats. We like it when you appear on the shows. And you know what? We want to grow that little world. If you want to do that, click the link, join now. Otherwise, look, if you just want to support us without spending a cent, man, I totally get it. There's only so much money to go around. The best thing you can do then is just subscribe to the channel or like the videos or even share them. Thank you to everybody being here today. I really thank you for coming, so unannounced and whimsically arriving and prancing along. That's how I imagine you coming to the stream. Matt, dude, my heart is with you. Matt lost his other parents very recently, so he's going through a lot. So we're all thinking of you, dude, and you've got our contact details, man. Until next time, we will be back Tuesday night for FOC. Cliff, anything for you that you're excited about on your show?
It's 1 a.m. now, and at 11 a.m. I will have Carlos Collects on my channel as we continue our crossover from the other night. So, yay!
Fantastic.
Tuesday's my birthday.
Oh, how old are you be?
Then I'm going to work. So.
Okay, but what? How old will you be, Sir Byron?
I'm finally 20.
Jesus, oh my God, he's young. I am glad he's reading stuff, though. It's very exciting. I love younger readers who are actually reading comics and know things like who Kyle Rayner is. Thank you. Now, as soon as you get started in the Paul Levitz run of Legion of Superheroes, let's talk. Let's talk.
Who's Legion of Superheroes?
6'7", yeah, Byron.
Why would you do this to me after I thought we were really becoming friends? Why would you say such hateful things to me?
Alrighty, we will catch you very, very soon. Aussieverse is and always will be what, everybody?
For life.